I was curious to see what they put on my police report. I mean, when you've beaten someone up, arrested them, and thrown them in jail simply because they made a phone call reporting you for police brutality against a stranger, how do you justify that? What do you tell the boss?
Officer M. Bellinger then stated to Ramsey, "If you want to be involved in my call, then come over here." Ramsey replied, "My car's over here," as he pointed towards the parking lot. Officer Bellinger stated, "Okay, then go to your car. You've been trespassed from property and need to leave now." Ramsey then stated, "No." Yeah,
Okay.
You look confused. I'm confused too, because I don't remember that part either.
I never heard that.
He also advised him that he was being placed under arrest for trespass. This just didn't happen, a lot of this.
No.
Did I flip him some shit? Yes, I did. I said, "Arrest me for what?" But where's that in this report?
Exactly. The stuff that you said is not there. The stuff that you didn't say is there. I think there was some rewriting of history in Bellinger's report. The things that he said happened in that report, I don't believe happened because I was there witnessing it.
Officer Bellinger then approached Ramsey and grabbed his arm. He sure did. That part's true. That part's not fiction.
And it looked like to me that things were written after the event to justify the things that happened during the event. They wrote it the way that they wish it would have gone, but it didn't go that way. It was much more unnecessary what actually happened.
It was written that way to justify beating me up, arresting me, and throwing me in jail. Because if they'd actually put what really happened, it wouldn't have been justified to beat me up, throw me in jail, and beat the crap out of me.
Rhett had worked for the police before. He was a former videographer for the Las Vegas SWAT team, so he knew what was and wasn't proper police protocol, and what he was watching wasn't.
He was yelling that his hands hurt, and yeah, they were yelling about his mother.
Does your mama know she raised a fuck up? Does she know that, son? Does your mama know you're a fuck up?
I could tell he was very uncomfortable.
What is this?
His friend that was with him was obviously distraught as well. Normally you would be if your friend was being tortured right there in front of your eyes. I saw an officer come to that guy and shove him as if they were like on a playground and they were gonna fight.
911 emergency.
I want to report improper conduct by a police officer.
Okay, where did it happen at?
It's at the Treasure Strip Club.
Is it happening right now?
It's happening right now. You can't just go and push people. You can't call people dumbasses. You can't fucking talk to them like those motherfuckers. There's no way.
Officer Mark Bellinger wants to know what the hell is going on. And I said, well, I've been watching what you're doing. There's nothing right about what you're doing. So I called 911 and told him about it. He didn't like that too much. He told me, you better get the hell out of here or I'm gonna have you arrested. And as I'm leaving, I said, arrested for what?
As he was walking away, they came at him. And now all of a sudden, Ramsey's being beat up. Ramsey was thrown around, dragged on the ground. His face was pressed into the ground, his head was messed up, his clothes were ripped.
I've got 3 officers on top of me, bending my arm back about as far as it will go without breaking off. One of the officers takes his boot and slams it into my face, pressing it into the concrete.
I looked down to find Ramsey not resisting. He was on the ground, already in custody, foot on his head, person on his back, one holding his legs, and his arm being twisted horrifically. I was just listening for a snap of his arm.